Now, this is kind of like a re-review, Josh's Snack and Candy Reviews here, a Walmart exclusive Snickers Butterscotch Scoop. This is a full-size candy bar from Walmart. If you remember, I did a review of this about a couple weeks ago of the little snack size, or whatever they called it. If you remember, I couldn't find the full-size Snickers Butterscotch Scoop, but I did find little sizes in like the variety pack of the candy. So I don't know if this is gonna taste any different than what they had in the pack, but this is actually by itself. So I wonder if it's gonna taste a little bit different. Maybe the pack was old stock or something or maybe it was just was on the shelf for too long and it just tastes different. But I did find this with a bunch of other damaged ones at Walmart. This one was like the only one that wasn't like crinkled or didn't look like the package was damaged. I don't know why somebody was like, I don't know if they just came in like that or something, but there was a whole bunch of them that were like all damaged. Looks like the candy bar was all like flattened out or whatever. So I was like, I couldn't find one that was completely undamaged, but I did find this one, which looks like it's pretty good. But like I was saying, a lot of them are like flattened out, which I was like, what the heck, did they melt or something? I don't know, but we probably did. But anyway, this isn't ice cream, though. As you can see, there's an ice cream scoop on it, but it's supposed to be mimicking what ice cream, a lot of people got confused by this because a lot of people thought this was an ice cream bar. If you remember, Snickers does do an ice cream bar, but I thought that this was too. I thought this was an ice cream bar as well, but it's not. It's a candy bar. Anyway, let's open this up. So basically, it's the same thing like I just had. It's not a full-size candy bar. It's basically like chopped up into two pieces. I have to say, this one is not as good as a lot of other Snickers flavors that I've had. Um, it just doesn't taste as good as other Snickers flavors that they've had in the past. I don't know if butterscotch is just not a big fan of butterscotch. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not a big fan of butterscotch, but pretty good, but it's not as good as what I expected it to be. I think this would have been good if they actually made an ice cream bar out of this instead of like making a candy bar. I just feel like butterscotch is more of an ice cream flavor than a candy bar, and I think that's what a lot of people were hoping, that this was like an actual ice cream bar instead of being just a candy bar. Which I hope maybe sometime in the future they can make the butterscotch scoop ice cream bar. You know, I mean, it doesn't really. It just tastes like caramel, and I believe there was an actual caramel Snickers out there. I don't know what makes caramel and butterscotch different. I think they're basically the same thing. I don't really know. Actually, no, caramel is actually a flavor in Snickers. regular Snickers. So I'm pretty sure this is just basically a different taste. It's just basically a little bit different tasting than what the typical Snickers does taste like. It would have been good if they would have made it like a berry flavor like other countries have. There's other Snickers flavors out there in other countries like berry and mint flavors and stuff like that. It would have been nice if they would have made like a berry flavor versus this. I just don't know if this was. I don't know why this wasn't as rolled out as they were expecting it to be, because I waited and waited and waited and I couldn't find it at all. And then just out of the blue, it was like on the. It wasn't even in the candy aisle either. It was like on the like a rack next to where the cereal is. I was like, what the heck? I found this like last Friday before last at Walmart, and I was like, what the heck? Because I couldn't find this for the longest time, and last time I found this was in like the $8 candy package, which I wanted to try this so much, so I just bought that. I just caved in and bought it. But this is pretty good. It's just not as good as I was expecting it to be. I think a lot of people probably think the same way. It just basically tastes like a normal Snickers. There's really no different taste to it. I think like a berry or a mint flavor would have been good. So maybe that's like their next flavor or something. They did have a Rocky Nut Road flavor, which I actually forgot to pick it up. And if I do see it at Walmart, I am going to pick it up. But I don't know if this is like a trend or something to keep releasing Walmart exclusive Snickers flavors. But it's pretty cool. But I wish they would just release it at the same time in all the stores instead of just like waiting and waiting for select stores to get it. And then some stores don't even get it at all. I mean, I wish that they would just live up to what they say they're going to do and, not be select Walmart stores that would get it first, and then some of the other ones would get whatever they have left or something. I just don't get why they do that, but whatever. Anyway, I would give this on a scale rating 1 to 10, probably a 5 out of 10. So, peace.